Welcome to Dragonfly Trading. My name is Carrie, and I'm a full-time Elliott Wave trader in the crypto and Forex markets. Today's video is going to be a quick update on Bitcoin. We're going to talk about what's going on in this little bounce here. Remember, this is not financial advice. This is just the way that I see the market. In my last video, I did a deep dive into Bitcoin, and we went over the DXY. If you've not watched that video, I would watch it. If you are interested in becoming a professional trader yourself and learning my entire system, which is not just Elliott Wave, the link is in the description below for the Discord. I have a lot of plans to choose from, and I'm sure there is one there for you. Also, I have a new Instagram. So if you were following me on the old one, the link is in the description below for the new one. So let's get started. So I'm going to go over the larger counts, but I'm going to go over them kind of quickly here, okay? Because I went over them in the last video. So the bullish count that we have left is assuming that this is a 5-wave move. And it's also assuming that it's the start of something and it's not the end of something. And something that not many people are talking about is that this could be a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and if we had a truncated 5. If that's the case, we're in for a much bigger correction. But there's a very good chance here that this is the start of something. And if it is, like I said in my last video, we're going to have a gigantic fifth to come. But we absolutely cannot crack the low of 28,754. We really need to hold this 1-to-1 right here at 31,142. I'd really like to see us hold that if this count has any chance of succeeding. Okay. The next one is the triangle. If the triangle is going to have any chance, it needs to hold this 1-to-1. It has got to make a higher low than this A. So we crack the 1-to-1. The triangle is going to come off the table. The next count is the WXY I've been talking about. It is where, and let me get a little closer here. It is where we made a zigzag for W, 3-wave move for X, and then now we're making a zigzag for Y. I would really like to see it hold this 1-to-1. If we do not hold the 1-to-1, the next level down that they're lining up nicely is sitting at 25,800, right where this gap is. The C wave can come down to that level also. This Y wave can come to that level. The absolute max that I would allow this to come, oh, it's on here, is this level. This is where this 2.236 right here at 24,600, that's really the deepest this C wave should come. It shouldn't come any deeper than the bottom of this gap. If it does, I'm not going to really be thinking that it's WXY anymore. Okay? We really need to hold this gap level here for the WXY count. The next count is the one we're all dreading and hoping that it's not. But that is the A, B, C. It is assuming that we're going to make an expanded flat. A running flat is where we do not break the A wave. This is very bullish, where our C makes a higher low. We have a slight chance of that if we can hold this 1-to-1. If we can't, then I feel we're going to come much deeper. Now we can hold the next level down where the fibs are overlapping here at 25,900. We can hold this level. Or I feel, and this is what I really feel, that if it does become this count of ABC and it's not the WXY, that I feel this will come on down and fill this last gap. And that it'll make a 1 and a 2. The 3 will come on down to the 1.618. We'll get a 4 and we'll come on down and fill this last gap and hopefully hold this last support here. Expanded flats do like the 1.618. So it's a very good chance if this happens, we will hold this. Okay. On the weekly time frame, we have bullish divergence. If we do not take out 30K, we will hold on to it. If we don't take out 30K in price, we will hold on to this bullish divergence on the weekly time frame. On the 4-day, same thing. Bullish divergence. If we can keep from taking out the 29K level, this low right here, we will hold on to that bullish divergence. 2-day, same thing. Let's talk about the daily real quick, about the RSI. If we roll over, come on down to that 1-to-1, there's a good chance that we can create bullish divergence here on the daily time frame. All we need to do is not take this low out. And we've created an upwards movement here and a downwards movement here. This is the type of divergence we want to see, combined with those other divergences on the higher time frame, to get a good move. Like we could get a move out of here. So let's hold that 1-to-1 and let's create this divergence. Okay. Let's go on down to the lower time frame and see what this bounce is doing. Okay, first count is assuming that we made a leading diagonal for this white A wave. 3-wave move down for this white B, and a C wave to the upside that got rejected in this resistance. We had a move to the downside creating this A. We will use this 3 waves for B, and then we're going to come down for C. Now, because we are currently sitting in between the 618 and the 1-to-1, I feel we're going to do one of two things. We're either going to turn this 5 waves into an A, we're going to bounce for B, and then we're going to come down for C. That will create a W, X, and a Y, and we can use that for this movement over here to try to push to the upside. Now, how high this will go, I can't say. It could just bonk its head on the resistance again. But this is a potential count to where we can get this move to the upside by using this leg over here. Now, let's talk about this leg over here real quick. There's a couple of ideas. One, that we created a zigzag here, which would mean that this leg could be a C or a Y. The next count is assuming we made a 3-wave move like this, which means that this leg could be a C or a Y. Now, there is still on the table that this is a potential 5-wave move and that it could be a wave 1. I'm not leaning that way because of how much time this has taken. If this would have been all the pullback and we went, that would have been the sufficient time. If this even would have been the pullback and we went for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that would be okay. But this much time, it's just getting too long. So if this is 5 waves, I feel we will use it as an A. All of this will be B, and we'll get C up to the upside for a zigzag. Okay? This is one potential count. The next one is that we use leading diagonal for A, B, C. Back here, we made a 3-wave W, 3-wave X, and we made a 3-wave Y. And now this is where it's bearish, and we would come on down in a 5-wave move and break that low and roll over. Okay? So 2 choices here, really. Okay? 2 choices. We either use this middle wave here and make a move like this, and then we use this to go to the upside like this. It could potentially go pretty high if it could get through this resistance. Okay? Simple. Or it's over. And this was the move, and now we're going to roll over. Okay? So that is Bitcoin in a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.